You can play like you don't know, but I'm the motherfucking truth. Spitting real game and I'm clutching in the booth. We was both on one, now we fucking in the booth. She look me in my eyes, she say, nigga, you the truth. Bad and rude, body.
Back with another video. Today I'll be busting these back down to take these springs off. Yeah, busting these down, taking my brake booster off, and I'll be putting my one-way flow valve, check valve, fuel valve in the back once it comes. This should be delivered today. Springs will probably be here next week because of a holiday weekend, and I'll have the brake booster Tuesday. Gotta go to Napa and get that replaced out. But yeah, man, unfortunately gotta take most of this stuff back apart, which I don't really care. I just want to get it right because I can't be having that ribbon in the front. Not at all. You know, y'all seen I did my headliner. I just gotta find that other piece. I don't know where it's at. And yeah, just rolling with the punches, man. The new AC compressor will be here next week because the pulley is wobbling. Mike already had showed me that, and it's causing the belt, like when I really get into it, it's causing my belt to slip off. As you can see, it's off right there, actually all the way around, and I think it probably fucking warped the belt, so I might need to get another belt. I don't know, but that's neither here or there. About to bust this shit down and let this motherfucker sit until my springs come, so that way when my springs come, all I gotta do is just throw them joints in. I'll wind it down probably halfway like I did last time, because this should do the trick, because I got them were 10 inches in height, 550 pounds, and the ones that I'm getting are 12 inches in height, 550 pounds. So with it being damn near maxed out at the top with the springs, once I put the 12s in there, I'll just wind it down to the middle, and that should give me the height that I got now, and then I can just go up on it or go down on it if I want to. So it's gonna bring the front up, so I want the front at least a couple more inches high. Like, I want to be able to, if you look at this, like if you actually look at it, if you was actually here, you'll see that the front is right above the tire. The fender is right above the tire. I want at least maybe 3/4 inches to an inch, maybe 1.25 inches in height. That's how high I want the front. And then of course the back is gonna go down, so I like the stance that I got now, and I want to keep that stance in the back, because all I want is the top of the rim. I want my fender at the top of the rim, or even with the top of my rim, so I know it's gonna go down even more. So I'm gonna have to lift up the back just a little bit, because I don't really want that tilt look either. I want it to be even, but I wanted everything to clear and be, you know, rideable at the same time. I can't have no rubbing when I'm turning. And we're just about there. It's just that's just a little too close as far as when I'm going, like say if I hit like a little dip or something, spring coils is going, you know what I'm saying, they go rub just a little bit. Gonna rub just a touch, but I can't be having it, because if I'm getting down through there, I need this thing to be performing like it's supposed to, not like it want to. So I just gotta make it happen. And of course y'all know I'm gonna make it happen. So on with the bust down. Hey, can't do shit about it. The good thing about all I have to do is the control arm, the bottom ball joint, and then that little linkage piece that I put the new spacers on, or the new rubbers on. So I don't know, I can't forget what the fuck that's called. It's called a something linkage. I can't remember what it's called, but that's really all I gotta do. So I mean, it ain't like I gotta do a whole bunch of shit. It's just what, two castle nuts, 2 pins, and a nylon insert nut. So just stay tuned, and I'll catch y'all back on.
Meeting after meeting, call after call, climb after climb, fall after fall. That's the process you go through to get it all. Even when I fell short, I stood tall. Ball out. Remember days I would call out. Yeah, put my last job in, went all out. They say I'm a star now. Really walk the walk, I'm pretty far now. Really running shit, don't need a car now. Came up, bitch, I smoke weed out the jar now. Got my pinky up, saying hardy hard now. Look at the wave.
Okay, YouTube, got the wheels off. So this will give y'all, people that don't really know what all I gotta do. So pretty much take that off, this linkage off, and then this castle nut off, and then it will swing the A-arm, the bottom A-arm control arm down, and then the spring will just come off. Well, of course I gotta take off the shock, loosen the shock. So pretty much it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nuts. So then that's all I gotta do, swing that down. I shouldn't have to disconnect the shock. Just wind down the controllers and pretty much pop the other springs in there, jack them up, make sure they seated and positioned right, and then move accordingly. But let's go ahead and bust this down. I'm gonna bust this side down first, and then we'll move to the other side. So y'all pretty much seen the bust down on that. Not too bad. Just pretty much taking off everything that goes to the bottom A-arm and the front of the spindle. But yeah, it ain't really too bad. And yeah, just waiting for them fucking springs, and then move accordingly, pretty much. So I'm about to bust down the other side. You already seen how this side goes, pretty much the same thing. So I ain't gonna record that. I think I went more in depth with taking this apart than I did, well, this time than I did last time. So just to give y'all an idea, I mean, it's all new to me because I done already did it. So it's pretty much just a straight bust down. But I'll cut y'all back on once I get done with the other side, and then we'll start on brake boosting. Okay, YouTube, I'm gonna bust this other side down. Got the springs out, and now it's pretty much just a waiting game. So I just like to be ahead of the game. Go ahead and bust this shit down the other way. When the springs come in, all I gotta do is throw them in there and move like I move. In the midst of that, one thing about me, like when I have to replace some shit or when I have to take some shit apart like 2-3 times, I usually replace the hardware. I mean, it's not really mandatory, but that's just me. I just like, especially these nylon inserts, because they made to where they got the nylon insert and they don't come loose. But I mean, taking them on, putting them on, taking them off, puts a wear down on them. So I can just go ahead and get new ones. But now, what I'm about to do is take this brake booster off. So, of course, I think I'm gonna put a strap up there to hold this back to where I don't have to take the lines apart, and just see if I can leave it hanging. But yeah, the booster just consists of 4 bolts, 2 on each side, and then you got a connector thing on the inside. So that's how I'm gonna do this. It's gonna be kind of hard. Should have did that first before I jacked the car up, but I'll figure it out. But shit, let's get it. Y'all see it. Brake booster out. Got this motherfucker elevated to where it ain't bending up my lines. Brake booster right here. I just gotta make sure when I get that other one that I make sure I line this up. Make sure this is the same length as this one, and then lock that nut down. So man, I don't know. Mike them said it's this. Hopefully that's what it is. Yeah, pretty much. Most people would have took all that shit apart. Me, I try to find an alternative. So that way we ain't doing no extra bleeding or nothing like that. Ain't no air getting in the system while it's sitting in all them other little shenanigans. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it. I'm waiting for my one-way check valve for the fuel to get here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and throw that in there, and yeah, I got some AN fittings coming, but I probably won't even, since it shouldn't be fueling the system, so I'll go ahead and put that in, and then I'll just start everything up once I get everything put back together. As far as the brake booster, I don't really want to mess with that while I don't want to start the motor up while all that shit is apart. But I mean, just fairly easy if you got the knowledge on how to do some of this stuff. It ain't too hard. But yeah, just stay tuned. I was gonna make this a part 1 and part 2, but now I'm gonna just hold off and just put it all in one video. But other than that, I got my fan to hook up, which don't nobody really need no help hooking an old fan up. So I'll just throw that on there. And what else? I think that's probably about it. Gotta tighten up the headliner, but I'm waiting for the other pieces, so it's gonna be another video. But until then, stay tuned, and y'all see when I get this motherfucker put back together, and we'll see what it do. Okay, YouTube, so I'm back. I just got back from picking up the boys and going to Napa Auto Parts because they are the only ones who had this motherfucker, bruh. So brake booster is here. Brake booster is here. We have to go ahead and install it. Hopefully, we adjusted this down clevis pin where we needed it to be. Got that thing elevated, you know. So hopefully we got this thing, this clevis pin on the back adjusted where we need it to be, so I won't have to do no fucking extra shit, bro. But yeah, man, we are about to install this thing, get the damn master cylinder back on there, and then we can move accordingly. I'll be waiting for my springs. They didn't even ship my springs Friday to make it Saturday like they said they was gonna do, so they pretty much took off the overnight shipping, which was like $60 something, and then pretty much discounted the price of the damn springs. The springs was like probably like $100 and something, $200, something like that, like $206. So they discounted that too, which I don't really give two shits about them discounting this shit. I'd rather get the part and pay full price opposed to getting the shit late and have to pay half price for it. But whatever, man, it is what it is. So the springs will be here tomorrow, so I'll be knocking out the springs tomorrow. But what's more important at hand right now is this damn brake booster. So put that, install it, put that down in there, but my my damn master cylinder back up to it, and hopefully once we get these springs on, we can check and see if we're gonna get these brakes like we need them. But shit, stay tuned.
The roof and let the smoke in. I got diamonds doing tussie slides in both ears. Dice rolling on the Las Vegas strip tonight. Slip that on and we might miss the fight. Fuck or not, I keep the wallet in my shorty bag. Know she wanna mine when she tattooed that ass. I'm a lover boy, she love the toys.
Okay, YouTube, got the brake booster back on, got the master cylinder back on. Them bolts on the back side gave a nigga hell, only because that damn windshield wiper motor was in the way. But I managed to get to it with these ratchet wrenches with the swivels on them. This thing right here. So that motherfucker came in handy because it do all fucking go in all different kind of angles. So you gotta have that. And them fucking hard to reach spots. And man, I'm about to hook that clevis up under the bottom. And then I'll be done with this video until I get my springs put on and be able to. I don't really want to test my brakes right now, but yeah, got that brake booster on, master cylinder back on, and all I gotta do is hook up the clevis up under the dash to the brake pedal, and then I'll be done. But I am gonna put this this one way what did he call it, a one-way flow valve or some shit like that. So I got the fittings that I needed. So basically that's gonna go on one end of the hose. So that's gonna go on one end of the hose, and then that's gonna go on the other end of the hose, and that's gonna tie in the middle. That's gonna tie in the middle, and basically it's gonna, once I put this in the flow of going towards the intake, well, going towards the throttle body. So I'll throw this in front of the filter that I got down there, so that way once I turn the car off, it's got a like a seal and a spring in there and it's gonna hold the fuel there and keep it from flowing back. So I can get my first start up every time I start up. So we'll see. Hopefully this should work, and shit, we can go from there. But I'll pretty much test everything once I get them springs on and get my wheels and stuff back on. So hopefully everything worked like I know it should, and we can go from there. So stay tuned. All right, YouTube, I'm back. Got that clevis hooked up. I still need to bleed the brakes, but of course I won't be able to bleed them until I get my springs. So I got that on. Got the brake booster on. Like I said, master cylinder back on, and I put that little one-way valve on there too. So I got that on there. So hopefully that works like it's supposed to. But other than that, man, it's pretty much a waiting game, man. Fucking Jigs, whole asses got my shit fucking look like it's broke the fuck down. But everything will be alright. This thing need a good wax. Fucking polish. Man, I wish Bert Season was a little closer so he could take care of this motherfucker for me and I won't have to do it. But yeah, man, that concludes this video. Pretty much knocked a lot out that I wanted to do. Hopefully and actually that booster, the other one was an aftermarket. This one is the original one. So it was actually bigger. So it ought to work better, hopefully. So don't quote me right now. I'm just waiting to get these springs so I can see how this shit gonna sit. But I get the springs tomorrow. More than likely I'll throw the springs on tomorrow if they ain't too hard to get in. And then, man, we can just move and groove on this thing. 3 more days to the weekend. Hopefully I can be testing this motherfucker out, driving it around the corner on the weekend if I got brakes. But I don't know, we'll see. We'll just continue to do what I'm doing. Pacing, interior on the way. What else I got left? I got music and shit. This weekend I think I'll be running my wires and probably making my box. Yeah, probably making my box. I'm gonna go with 212s. I ain't trying to do nothing extravagant, even though it's gonna sound like something. It's gonna sound like something. But yeah, I think we go start taking measurements of fucking building this box. I can kind of multitask since I'm pretty much done. I gotta take this seat out. Gotta take this carpet out and put my other carpet in, but I really didn't want to put my other carpet in until, kind of really didn't want to do that till last because it's a lighter carpet. You know, nigga don't want to be moving all around in here. But I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see as we progress. We'll see. But other than that, man, got what I needed to get done today. It's about doing a little bit by little bit every day. You ain't got to do a whole lot, just as long as you making progress. But other than that, man, task today complete, and I'm out.